Well, in this video we do something a little different and head over to Manhattan. And then across the Brooklyn Bridge to the Brooklyn Bridge Park to see if we can get some cityscape shots of the New York skyline. So why don't you follow along and see if we accomplish exactly what we set out to do. And yes, in case you were wondering, that is the Ghostbusters Fire Hall. And yes, I was nerding out a little bit. Who wouldn't? Ghostbusters building. Dana Barrett's apartment was somewhere up here. I looked online, they said these apartments are roughly $4,000 a month. Yeah, that's the church that the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man stepped on. Hello everybody, hopefully there's not too much wind going on here. You might be able to see we're in Brooklyn, or Manhattan. I'm going to walk over the Brooklyn Bridge and get a shot from those pilings that everybody's taking photos of. I'm going to put my wireless mic on just in case it's quite a wind blowing. Okay, so we made it past the throngs of vendors. Didn't realize the Brooklyn Bridge was full of vendors. Anyway, you can see we're making our way up the bridge. That park with the pilings is just on the other side of the bridge, but we had to walk like half a kilometer back to get on the bridge, and then it's a kilometer and a half over the bridge and a half a kilometer to that park. I can actually see the pilings from here. But we still got an hour before sunset, so I think we'll be good. Whether or not we get a sunset, it's a completely different story. Well, we've managed to make it across to the little bit quieter side of the bridge so far. It's nice right now. Just try to get down the other side and get to our spot. Before it goes down, which is in, shoot, I can't see my watch, about half an hour, 40 minutes. So hopefully we make it. Alright, we made it to the Brooklyn side. It's 6 minutes to go. You can see Manhattan in the background there, I think. Anyway, we'll make our way down to the water. Pick it up when we get down there. Alright, here we are down at the water. There's the Brooklyn Bridge. The sky is nice. I don't know if we're going to get the sunset that we were hoping for. It was supposed to clear completely up. It hasn't. It's still, I'm straightening that out a bit overcast, windy, but it's not super cold, so that's a good thing. So now I just have to, ooh, the sun's kind of peeking down on the horizon there. I might get something. Let's Try to find these pilings. Okay, I'm almost there. Sorry, I don't want my zipper rubbing on the mic. Sun goes down in about 10 minutes. As usual, I'm running late, but we thought this was like a 10-15 minute walk, and it's been like 50. Way longer than I thought, but I do see the pilings, so almost there. We're just at the end of this pier. Look at that, the sun's just peeking out from behind the clouds. Could be nice. I really hope. I'm going to take this spot here. There's a lot of garbage, which I don't love. But that's okay. Might get a nice glow on the clouds pretty quick here, so one can hope. Okay, made it in a panic here. I'm hoping that in about 5 minutes, the sun goes down at 10, hoping as it hits, it starts to light up these clouds, which it's starting to do. I am going to take a shot here. I've got it down to f16, which I can decrease my ISO. Okay, which puts it at 1/3 of a second, which isn't nearly long enough. I was hoping for a longer exposure. Hold on, I'm going to brighten up here. And, okay, I'm going to start farting around here and try to get a shot. And wouldn't you know it, as soon as we got over here, the camera's been acting weird all day. It's been saying that there's no memory card, but there is, and it's saying that the battery can't be recognized, but it was. And now it's said battery exhausted, right as the light's trying to kick off. So I don't know, I've turned it off for now, and if I get some really great light, I'm going to turn it back on and snap a shot quickly, because I already have my settings ready. If not, I've got the Ace Pro and the iPhone 14 to see if I can get a backup shot. Well, the sun peeks out and we get some nice color on these clouds, and I get a shot. Here it is. So after cursing at myself for around 10 minutes for not realizing that my camera battery needed to be charged, and also realizing that my wireless mic and transmitter batteries were dying, we decided to call it quits for the night before I jumped in the lower Manhattan River and ended up between one of those pilings that you can see in the background. So instead we went home for the night and had dinner, had some drinks, regrouped, and came back out the next evening for a cityscape shot from the opposite side of Brooklyn Bridge Park. So let's see what happens tomorrow. Okay, so what I decided to do is go back to the Brooklyn Bridge Park the next day, but we're actually going to the other side. So we're going to the north side of the bridge to get a shot looking back towards Manhattan. This is the next night now, obviously, but we're going to make our way down and take a little ferry across. We're going to try going this way this time, so let's go see if we can find it. this is the East River Greenway. We're actually in Manhattan right now. We're going to take the ferry across to Brooklyn. Oh. Cool area. Okay, so we made it across the ferry. Some Christmas action going on the left here. We just got to make our way under the bridge and across to the other side to the lookout. It's called the Brooklyn Bridge, something lookout. Anyway, make our way over there now. Here's the bridge. Garden. Alright, so we arrived at our location here. We've got what looks like a wedding or something going on in here. Here's where you can see, there's the bridge behind us. And somewhere in here, I don't want these lights in my shots. I think I'm going to set up kind of, oh, those are bigger than I thought they were. Kind of right in here. And I'll have to set the tripod up fairly high and then wait for the people to go and get a shot. Okay, well, you see where I got my camera set up here. I know it's pretty dark on the screen. Anyway, I'm shooting it at f13 ISO 200. It gives it a 30-second shutter, which is as long as I can go. Yeah, let's see how it turns out. If it turns out half decent, here's the shot. I decided, I did the wide shot, so you saw that. So what I decided to do was crop in, sorry for the noise, that's the, if you can see behind me or not, that's the old subway going across the bridge. So what I did, I'll flip the camera on and show you here. I zoomed in, hold on, I'm just going to close this window. It's a little tough to see maybe. Hold on, let me zoom in. I zoomed in right on the bridge with the Trade Center in the background. Still shooting at f11, which gives it 25-second exposure. Just a more neat cropped image rather than the wide one with the dock in it. Looks cool on the camera, so I'll take a few exposures, and one of those ones turns out half decent. Here's that one. over. Hopefully that shot turned out good. If it did, you saw it. We're gonna try to head back over and find a place for dinner. It's getting bizarre. Alright, well I guess that'll conclude this vlog from New York. Take care everybody. Be safe, stay warm. It's winter time now. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy Hanukkah, whatever it is you celebrate. Probably Happy New Year. See you in the next one. Take care everybody. Have a good one. Bye.